Right. So once again, to all the students, welcome to the student webinar on how to use the MU exam app. Today, our training session will be covering how to install the exam app, that is the MU exam app, for students taking up the exam from home, how to register on the application, practice, how to download your question paper for a live exam, how to actually conduct your live exam, and finally, how to upload your answer scripts. So let us begin with the first stage here. First and foremost, the MU exam app will be supported on two different operating systems. That is, it will be supported on Windows as well as Android. On Windows, you may use your laptops, and on Android, please use your smartphones. The recommended minimum configuration for the device to be used for the exam is as under. As you can see, the operating system will support Windows 8, 8.1, and Windows 10. You're requested to have a RAM of 4 GB, an HDD of minimum 2 GB, recommended if possible to have a 10 GB free space available. It is also recommended that you have a working camera and microphone in your device that you're taking up the exam, but if it is not there, you will still be allowed to take up the exam. Similarly, for Android, our application is supported on Android version 5.1 and above. You're requested to have a minimum processor of 1.2 gigahertz with a quad core and above, a RAM once again of 4 GB, HDD minimum 2 GB, and once again a recommended of 10 GB free space available, camera once again if possible of 2 MP and above, and a microphone. These are your basic requirements for the two devices that are running on operating systems Windows and Android. The first step in this entire process is that you will receive a welcome email from our company. This welcome email will be sent to your university registered email ID. This email will contain details on how to install the application, do's and don'ts before the exam, support numbers for you to contact us in case of any queries. Now, to ensure that all of you receive this email, if you feel that your mail ID is not correct with the university database, we request you to please check in with them and ensure that the correct email ID is available with the university, so you will receive this mail. You will receive a welcome email with a headline that says MU Exam App Installation and Training. Step 1, please read through the entire email that has been sent to you. When you are ready to install the application, please click on this URL that has been provided here. All students will be provided with a URL, a unique username, as well as password. You will open, automatically a browser will open with this screen in front of you like this, which will have a login screen. There, please input the username and password provided to you in your email. You will also be required to enter a security key. This security key is very specific to ensure that you are in fact a human being trying to log into this web application. So please ensure you enter this security key, keeping in mind that it is case sensitive. Once you have logged in, you will be able to see a student dashboard like this. As you can see, MU Exam App Downloads will be the heading. You will have a document title that says MU Exam App Installation Training and Other Materials. The action point given to you here will say View. The minute you click on this button that says View, a separate pop-up like this will open. In this pop-up, you will be able to see installation steps, training material, resolution guide, which will be below this, as well as a privacy policy. Please read through all of these documents before you proceed in for download of the application. Based on the minimum configuration mentioned earlier in this presentation, and whether you would rather download on Windows or Android, kindly choose the application of your choice and click on Windows or Android to download. Once you have clicked on the particular link, automatically the download will start. Once the download starts, you may click on it in your browser, or you may go to the downloads folder in your computer and start the installation procedure. Windows installer will take you through an automatic installation process, and we request you to kindly click on yes to proceed as per the recommended instructions. These will be the screens that you will see. Please note, some of these may change according to the system in which you are downloading this application. Kindly, like I have done, you may click on start and keep clicking on next as you progress. And finally, you will get a message saying that the application has been successfully installed. Note, if your Windows installer requests you for user access controls, please click on yes to proceed. Once this installation is complete, you will go into the next stage of registration. Once the app is installed successfully, now you will be able to search for the application and launch it. Please go to the taskbar. You will see a search bar here in the bottom. In that search bar, kindly type as MU Exam. The minute you do that, an application will open like this: MU Exam app, MU Exam app. You may click here or you may click on open here and the app will automatically launch. Once the application launches, you can see that it will come to a screen like this. This is the first stage of the application screen. Over here, you will be able to now use your login credentials that were provided to you. Login here. And these login credentials that we are talking about are the username and password that were provided to you in your email. The same username and password that you used to log in earlier can be used here in the application to log in here. Once you have entered the username and password, please click on Login to proceed. Since all of you will be using the application for the first time, you will be asked to register yourself on this device. Please click on Yes, as you can see the highlighted button here, as that is what will allow you to proceed into the application. Please also ensure that you have internet connectivity at this point of downloading and registering on the application. Subsequent times when you do log into the application, each time you will not be provided with this registration alert. This is a one-time activity only. You will be brought to a registration screen like this. We request all the students to please verify that your name, roll number, program or course enrolled, as well as your mobile number are correct. If you find that there is an error in your mobile number, you may highlight the mobile number, delete, and type the correct one. Your mobile number must be 10 digits long. A valid mobile number is mandatory, as you will receive an unlock key on this number prior to your exam, which we will explain to you shortly. If there are any international students who are taking up this exam, you will be able to receive this unlock key via SMS. Please do enter any valid number to proceed. Once you have clicked on proceed, you will be brought to this screen, which will show you your schedule. If there are any exams that have been already set up, you will be able to see the schedule like this. If there is no schedule, you will be able to continue to a practice question paper by clicking on this button. The practice exam can be question paper. Your standard unlock key for the practice question paper is 34. You may automatically click on this button and proceed into the practice question paper. When you arrive at the question paper, your screen will look like this. You will see the university name logo on top, which will be standard because this is a practice question paper. A subject, duration, and marks. You may disregard everything on top because this is a practice paper only. To answer an MCQ type of question, multiple choice question, all you have to do is click on the answer of your choice. Please ensure to click on the text within the box. You may change this option any number of times as you'd like before the paper has been submitted. You may click on one option, change to the other. If you click on the same option once again, the option will get unselected. As you can see, the option as well as the question has turned green in color. This is indicating to you that the question has been attempted by you. Please note, this is not validating the correctness of the answer at this point. This is simply telling you that the question has been attempted. For those students whose camera is working, you will see your proctored image and it will show it to you in your screen also. This is the same screen that will be available for view by your proctors, and it is shown to you for your own purposes. You are provided with a calculator tool, which will be here in your toolbar. The rest of the tools will not be applicable for you because your exam is purely an MCQ exam only. If you have any calculations you would like to do, kindly click on the calculator tool, which will open up a scientific calculator like this. You may type in anything here. Once you've arrived at the answer of your choice, you can click on these two arrows to close the calculator. You can see on the top right corner, there is an icon that looks like a dashboard. Once you are done with your exam, or at any point in your exam, if you would like to view the dashboard, kindly click on this. It will bring you to your student dashboard, which looks like this. Whether you are in a practice exam or in a live exam, you will be able to view this dashboard. The dashboard will give you information on your subject, your exam start time, end time, current time, as well as balance time. You will also be able to view the questions that have been answered by you, how many are pending, and how many were incomplete. To return to the question paper from the dashboard, kindly click on Back. To view your answer book, kindly click on this button. The answer book will show you your entire answer script as it will be as a final stage. Click on answer book and you will be able to see the questions that have been attempted by you like this with your choice of answers. Once you have finished viewing the answer book, kindly click on this X as you can see in the top right, and it will take you back to the dashboard screen. To exit the application or to complete your practice exam, you can simply click on Finish Exam. You will receive a pop-up saying that you will not be able to make any changes. You may disregard this and click on Yes. Your exam will be completed and the application will shut down. Now, students, please note that the practice exam is not being sent to any evaluator for evaluation. This is purely to give you enough practice on the application. So for that reason, you may go ahead and click on Finish Exam, click on Yes. No A-docket will get uploaded. It will simply close down the application once it is done. The same practice exam may be accessed by you any number of times as required. Proceeding now on how to take up the exam for a live exam. So for a live exam, the most important thing that everybody will need is a question paper. So we request all the students on the day of the exam to kindly log into the application a minimum of 2 hours prior. You can even log in earlier than that. Please launch the MU exam app the same way we had taught you before, by typing MU exam in the search bar of your taskbar. You will open an application will show you that says MU exam app. Once you click on that, the application will launch. As per the steps mentioned above, please enter your login and password, or rather your username and password provided to you in your email. That will be your constant username and password to continuously log into the application. Once you have typed that in, please click on Login to proceed. Now in this screen, you will come to, once again, a screen regarding question paper. If a question paper has been included here, and what we call as a question paper is an e-docket. So as you can see, it will say e-doc. Ignore the status message here, but you will see a message that says e-doc available, and it will automatically start to download. As you can see the status message, it is downloading a new e-doc. Please wait. It will give you a percentage of how quickly it is downloading. Please note, a question paper will take maybe between 10 to 15 seconds to download an MCQ only question paper, depending on the internet connectivity that students have. Once the e-docket and the question paper has been downloaded, automatically it will move you to the next screen. If you feel that this process is getting stuck in any stage, kindly click on the refresh button and it will resume the activity. As you can tell, since this is a download of question paper stage, you must have internet connectivity when logging into the application specifically to download the e-docket. Once it is completed and the question paper download is complete, you will see the status message here having moved to 100%. Now from here, if you have logged into the application to download well in advance of the question paper, you may continue to a practice exam once again. If you have any doubts on how to use the application, you can remain on the same screen if you have logged in just before the exam, or you may exit the application and log in prior to the exam. Please note that if the exam is scheduled to start in the next 5 minutes, automatically you will be redirected to the exam policies screen. If alternatively, if you were in the practice exam mode, 5 minutes prior to the exam, the app will auto shut down and you will have to relaunch the application once again to come back inside to take up your live exam. The e-docket has been downloaded, will be on how you can take up a live exam. Specifically for any exam day queries on the day of the exam, we have provided you here with a support number. This same support number is available to all the students in the email that they will receive. The welcome email that you receive will have this support number clearly mentioned there. You may use this number to call us at any point on the day of the exam for any queries that you may have. A note here, if your system has been set for any auto or scheduled updates on exam day, we request you to please turn them off so you will have an uninterrupted exam. Proceeding in, if you have launched the application and downloaded the question paper just prior to the exam, as my colleague and we said, you will be automatically directed to the exam policies screen. But if you have downloaded the question paper 2 hours prior or well in advance before the exam, you will have to launch the application, you input your username and password and log in. Now, since the e-docket has already been downloaded, you will automatically be brought to this exam policy screen. Kindly go through and read the honor pledge of this page completely and click on the I agree button to proceed. Once you proceed, you will be brought into an authentication page. Here, you will have to input an unlock key. Now, this unlock key is different from your practice exam unlock key, and this will be provided to you just 15 minutes before the exam. This will be provided to you via SMS as well as on your registered email ID. If you are having troubles and you have not received this, you may call into the support number mentioned above and you will receive this via a recorded message. You may call into the support number and click on 1. A recorded message will give you the unlock key for that session. If you have input the unlock key here, you will also see if your camera is working, you will see your face detected here. Kindly ensure to mirror the image or rotate the face until it is clearly visible and a green circle or a green square is shown clearly around your face. If the camera is available in your device, you will need to make sure that this green circle is there to allow you to proceed. Alternatively, if the camera is not available in your device, you may proceed into the exam by clicking on the unlock key. Once you have successfully entered the unlock key, you will automatically be brought to this screen for a few moments where it will tell you that the examination will start in a while. Once the exam starts, and it will start at the same time for all students, you will be able to see your university name and logo on the top, the subject for which you are taking up this exam, the total duration of your exam, along with the total marks of your exam. Once again, your proctoring data will be shown to you like this. You can resize this square or you may move this to any other part of the screen that you find comfortable. As we had already discussed, answering your MCQ questions is exactly the same as you had done it in the practice exam. Kindly click on the option of your choice and you will see that the option turns green along with the question number indicating that you have attempted these questions. A dashboard icon is available here. The interface of the application does not change from your practice exam to your live exam. So you may click on this dashboard icon to proceed. Once you proceed and come into the dashboard icon, you can do all the steps that you had done in the practice exam. You may click on answer book to view your entire answer book to see if the questions are correct, you can click on the back button, which is placed over here, to go back to the question paper. Or if you are comfortable in completing your exam, you can click on Finish Exam. One more thing to indicate to you is, if you can see, there is a timer here, which is a countdown timer. This countdown timer will tell you how much time you have left during the exam. So you may refer to this at any point. If you notice, the calculator is also available to you for use during the live exam. If you are sure that the exam has been completed by you and you are confident of your answers, you may click on Finish Exam before the end time of exam to submit your answer script. If the exam time is over and you have run out of exam time, automatically the scripts will be packaged and ready for upload to cloud, and the examination will end. Either way, either once you click on the yes button or once the exam time is over, the A docket or the answer script will start to get bundled to be sent up to the cloud. Please note that if you do click on this yes button, you will not be able to go back and make any changes after the exam is finished. Kindly read the note that's been given to you here before proceeding. An important step to note is the exam failover. If your device or the application freezes or shuts down during the exam, step 1, please restart the device. Once you restart the device, please restart the application, the MU Exam app. Once you do that, please follow the same steps to launch and log into the application. During this login stage now, as you remembered, during the live exam, you were requested to input an unlock key. But if you are re-entering the application due to a failover, you will simply need to input your username and password, and you will automatically be taken into the exam. The exam now will resume automatically from the failover point, and you will not lose any of the answers that have already been given by you. Please note that this is only possible if you are logging in from the same device. The time that it had taken you to restart the device and subsequently the application, this time will be added to the overall exam time, thereby ensuring that you don't lose any time during your exam because of this glitch. Now over to the final part of the entire exam is when your answer scripts are going to get uploaded. So your answer scripts will finally have to get uploaded, for which, once you are done with the previous step, which was to click on the Finish Exam, automatically the next screen that you will see will be this. It will be a confirmation of your exam finished, and you will come into this screen. It will tell you that your exam is finished and the system is preparing this ADOC. Please don't shut down the device. So at this point, please don't try to forcefully close the app down or to shut down your device forcefully. Kindly wait a few minutes or moments until this ADocket finally gets bundled. Once the ADocket has been prepared, it will come to the next stage. There may be two scenarios in this case. If you do have internet connection at the end of your exam, this ADocket, which contains your answer script, will get automatically processed and sent back up to cloud. If you do not have internet connection at that time, the ADocket will simply be prepared and will rest in your local device. Please note that you will have to log back into the application with internet connection for your answer scripts to be processed completely. So please make sure within 1 hour of completing the exam or as soon as possible to log back into the application with a working internet connection. Log in. You will simply need to use your username and password to log in, and automatically any available ADockets will automatically upload. For you to check the confirmation or the status of your ADocs upload, you can log back into the application. If you remember, there was a schedule and status screen that we have seen multiple times when we were talking about the eDoc download. All eDockets that are available for download will be available in schedule, and all ADockets that are available for upload will be in the status tab. You may click on the status tab and you can view the status of your ADoc uploaded and accordingly take action. Once again, if you see that an A-docket has started to upload and if it has stalled for any reason, you may click on this refresh button to resume the activity. So thank you to all the students for patiently going through the student webinar with us. The same training document that we have taken you through today will be available in your login by clicking on the URL that you receive in your welcome email. You will be able to download this training document to go through all of this in more detail as per your wish. We wish you all the very best for your exams, and over to my colleague and then finally to the Mumbai University team.